Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This is going to be the finale for the Advent Calendar Project Pan 2023 as well as the introduction for the 2024 Advent Calendar Project Pan. I do the finale and the intro in one video for this and I'm so excited because 2023 was a really good year for this project. Not because I did something amazing, other than the fact that I believe I set some really achievable goals for myself in this project, mainly focusing on my sample perfumes. I had a pretty sizable lot of these little sample perfumes and I decided to target them in this project. By the way, this project is the brainchild of Hèléne from HMM Makeup. I will have her channel linked down below, and it is a group collab, so I will have others in the description box that are or have done this project over the years. I think this is my third year doing this project, and Hèléne has basically given us carte blanche to continue this project for as long as we like, which I appreciate because this is the perfect project to use up little samples. And those are the kind of things that I know for a lot of us kind of like sneak around like little gremlins in the middle of the night and multiply them. Before we know it, we have a huge bag full of samples that have gotten totally out of control. This project is inspired by the joy of an advent calendar. In Hèléne's project, she is actually using an actual advent calendar. I've never had one. I did go to Target to see if they had any on clearance the other day, and they didn't have any. I might ask the Buy Nothing group on my local Facebook group to see if anybody has one that they'd like to unload now that Christmas is over. But even though we are in the midst of another Christmas season, I still do not own an actual advent calendar. So what I do is I make lists. Actually, this year what I did was I just had these little perfume samples in a box, and I randomly drew 2 a month throughout the year. Actually, for a while I was drawing 3 a month just to make sure I stayed on top of it. And in the end, I finished 30 perfume samples. My goal is 24 and I finished 30 perfume samples this year. So I would say that was a success. I'm very happy. The last 3 that were carrying over from last month, I finished as well. This was the men's scent of Bulgari. This was possibly the most feminine men's cologne I've ever smelled in my life. I found it to be very wearable, which was great because I don't really like men's cologne, but this was very wearable. I wouldn't be interested in buying it, but it was easy to get through. I finished another one of these candy samples. I think I went through a deluxe sample of this earlier this year. The scent is very familiar, but not a scent I would like to own a full size of. And then I finished this Bora Bora, which is a Liz Claiborne scent. Again, I enjoyed it, but not a scent I feel like I need to run out and buy, but it was an enjoyable scent. Yeah, I like that scent a lot. I mean, I would possibly consider buying it, but it's not that serious. I'm good. I'll be okay. So what that means, I finished 30 perfume samples in 2023. I'm very happy to have that number go down. In fact, I only have 9 more of these left, and then I'm out of little bitty perfume samples, which is super, super exciting. So I do feel like the 2023 project was a success. So with there being only 9 perfume samples left, I obviously couldn't repeat what I did this past year and just exclusively work on my perfume samples because I don't have 24 samples left, which is a good problem to have. So I had to change it up again this year. And what I have decided to do is incorporate some different products than what I've normally incorporated in previous years. I did find one like traditional sample, which is this pharmacy sample. This is the kind of thing I used to love putting in this project, but I don't really have these kind of samples anymore. These like single or 2-use packets. That's what I really liked this project for, but I don't have a lot of these. So I did find this one and I threw it in the project. But what I do have a lot of are these little tea lights, and these are from the brand Hide Nor Hair. If you guys have watched other videos of mine, you know that Hide Nor Hair is a brand that was started by a friend of mine from high school. She lives in Connecticut now, and I am a huge, huge supporter of her candles. And I don't know what it is about her candles, but once you start burning her candles, it's hard to burn any other candle. Like they're just that good. But as a gift because I'm a frequent shopper. She sent a bunch of little tea lights that were individually wrapped. I'm assuming she gives them away as samples. And somebody gave me the idea when I was doing my candle inventory last month or the month before that I should put this in this project, and I thought that was a really good idea. So whoever you are, thank you for the idea. I forgot who it was, but one of you suggested I put this in my advent calendar for next year. And so I have, how many, 10? Yes. So this year I have 10 of these samples. So I have 10 of these, 9 of the perfumes, and that 1 pharmacy sample, and that leaves me with 4 more samples to put in this project. And the 4 samples are, they might as well be full-size products because I don't have a lot of luck with panning these, but they are technically samples, and they are 4 more of the Urban Decay lipstick samples. In fact, one of them is the one that I just had horrible success with in Deck of Panning, which is a finale I just posted 2 days ago. I made little to no progress on this, but I'm not giving up. I am no quitter. So that's easy, the red. And then I also grabbed this shade called Jilted, which is kind of like a plummy pink, which is, it's funny because a lot of people might think, well, you know, they're both bright lipsticks, what's the big deal? They're about the same. But I find this plummy pink to be 100 times more wearable than this Fire Engine red. Like, I just don't go for reds like that, but that plummy pink I totally feel comfortable wearing. And then I have a slightly deeper pink, which is called Rapture, and I did use this once. I did, back when I first got these, a bunch of us on Instagram did like a lipstick a week showing off these Urban Decay lipsticks. So I have a bunch of these opened, but they've only been used once. And then this one's unopened, and this is like a hot pink shade called Menace. So it'll probably take me the entire year to get through these 4 samples, and that's assuming I'm not really panning any other lipsticks, because these take me forever to get through. But I figured you gotta try. You gotta try. You can't give up on yourself just yet. So here is what I have decided to do for this year, for 2024. I will be grouping them into 3 groups. So I have the 10 candle samples in one group. I have the 9 perfume samples in a second group. And then the 4 lipsticks and the pharmacy sachet is a third group. And for the next 5 months, I will be randomly picking a number from each group. Obviously, I will be running out of the group with the lipsticks after about 5 months, but that's fine because they'll be in rotation, and then I'll just keep randomly drawing products from the 2 groups for the rest of the year. So it's random, but it's not as random as this has gone for me in previous years, because I want to make sure I am burning 1 teen light a month and working on 1 perfume sample a month this year. What I don't want is to leave all of this up to chance and end up with 3 tea lights and no perfume samples, or 3 perfume samples or no tea lights. I'd like to have 1 tea light and 1 perfume sample every month. And then for the next 5 months, I'll randomly draw 1 of these. So it's a little unusual. It's another twist on the same project that I've been doing for many years, but I think that's the way I'd like to do it for this year. We'll try it out. I do have my iPad right here, so let's go ahead and do that. I have random.org pulled up. So there are 10. Oh, and there are multiples of some of these candle scents. There are actually 3 toasted pumpkins. Everything else I only have 1 of, but for some reason I have 3 toasted pumpkins. That's fine. I don't care. Like I said, if I'm randomly pulling 1 number every month from the 1 candle every month, I'm not going to get 3 toasted pumpkins in 1 month. So that's okay. So I have pulled up, my iPad is disgusting because my daughter uses it while she's eating like an animal. So for the candles, I have pulled numbers 1 through 10, and I have everything laid out on my little baby blanket. So I'll show you in a minute what that looks like, how I ordered it. But I numbered it on this page the way I laid it out on the blanket. But here is my little random number generator, 1 through 10. Number 7. So for candles, that is toasted pumpkin. All right, so I will be starting out with toasted pumpkin, which is number 7 on my list. And then I will do numbers 1 through 9 for the perfumes. And I will generate again to see which perfume I get. Number 5, that's Tocca Florence. And then I will do numbers 1 through 5 to see whether I get that pharmacy or a lipstick. Let's try it again. Generate. Is that 5 again? No, it's 1. Okay, so that's the pharmacy. All right. Okay. Let me pull them. So actually, rather than pulling them, what I'm going to do now is turn the camera around and show you how I have them laid out, and I will pull them while I'm showing you how I have them laid out. Just for this, I'm going to take a picture of them, and that'll probably be my thumbnail for this video this year. But yes, I am very excited to be doing this project again. Don't forget to check out Hèléne from HMM Makeup and all the others that are doing this project. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'm excited. This is my first new project for 2024. It kicks off a little bit early and I'm very excited about it. So thank you so much for watching. I'm really excited for another year of project panning in 2024. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, here is how I have everything laid out on my little blanket. So if we're being technical, the first number I drew was number 7 for the candles. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Toasted pumpkin. So we'll be burning that this month. Oh, focus. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is Tocca Florence. I don't know why nothing is focusing. Sorry. There we go. And then number 1 for this little group, and that is the Pharmacy Honey Halo. So hopefully I can get through all 3 of those by my first update next month. I should be able to. No excuses. Very exciting. Very excited for this year's project. Hopefully I can get through all 24 of these items this year, but of course it'll really be tricky with the lipsticks. That's going to be that's going to be the wild card for sure. We'll see. Even if I can get through a couple, I'd be happy, but hopefully I can get through all 4 of them. So that is everything. Thank you guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye.